Hello, Steve, Canadian Sasquatch, coming at you for some surgery. That's right, we are performing surgery today. That's what today's vlog is about today. A little bit of surgery, but not on an animal or anything. We're going to do some surgery on the good old GoPro Hereo Black. And what we're going to do to it is we're going to convert it so it can be used as a macro camera, which will make some of the macro shots a lot more fun. And to do this, we're going to need some tools. First, we'll need a Sharpie, razor knife, some pliers, tape. I have gaffer's tape, and some crazy glue. So yeah, it's very simple what we're going to do with this. I don't recommend doing it because, hey, you're going to screw up your camera possibly. But I figure I've got the new one. This is something that I've been wanting for a while, is the ability to do some macro videography. This will do the job. So I have a silver Sharpie here. And what you're going to do with the silver Sharpie is you're going to make a mark across the lens, the lens housing, and the case down below, just like that. This way we know where everything lines up to start with. I didn't mention, but I'm wearing gloves so that my oils don't actually get on the lens while I'm working with it. Not necessary, just a precaution I'm taking just to make sure. The next thing we're going to do, knife, and we're going to take the housing off here. So this part right here, this outer ring here, we're going to wedge the knife underneath, and we're just going to pry that off. And yes, I am using a secondary camera, which is my 720, my Canon 720. So here we go. This is the scary part because this is, if something goes wrong, then there's no going back. So you want to get the blade under there. And the theory is you just need to slide it underneath and work it off. Shouldn't actually need to cut anything. Okay, so I have it off right there. Boom. So I cut it around a little bit, made a bit of a mess. But it is still working because, well, the power's on. So we'll get a close up here. So here's the ring that I just pried off. So the next thing you want to do is you want to be able to connect it to a monitor or something. We don't need the knife anymore, so let's get that out of the way. So we'll need to be able to connect it to a monitor or something. And so we are going to take the iPhone, which is what I use for this, which is kind of why the audio is going to be sucky, because I'm using the iPhone for this rather than audio at this point. We need to turn the Wi-Fi on, which with these old cameras, it's just press and hold the little button on the side there until it starts flashing blue. Then you connect it to the camera. And that's the nice thing about using nitrile gloves, is they still work on the touch screens of, say, the phone, or they're like on the GoPro 6 there. And we go to the GoPro app. Start the preview. There it is. You guys can see that I am doing it this way. Turn it around so I can see what's going on here. It is currently in picture mode. I'm going to switch it to video. That way we can see better. So it is set for 4K, 24 frames per second. And now comes for the, oops, I don't want to start it. The tape. This might be hard to do with gloves. We don't actually need all that much. So once again, this is just gaffer's tape. And all I'm going to do is fold it in half. And I'm going to use it to protect the camera part from the jaws. Because this part now is we grab onto the lens. As you can see here, we're grabbing onto the lens through the tape. And we're going to twist. And we're going to try to twist. I'm going to look at it and see that we're not twisting it. Alright, so you can see how close I am now. You can see how close I am. And you can also see the video from the GoPro 4 now, which is now in macro mode. So just by twisting the lens, you can change it to macro mode. That is insane. This little camera has it all built in. We just need to hack it open to get to it, to do the job. So we're going to go back to the pliers here. We're just going to make sure it's nice and easy. Remembering which way you twist. And you can twist it back to where you first started. And then you've got the ring here. So the next part we're going to do is we're going to use the glue here. And we're just going to glue the ring back onto the lens so that we can just grab the lens with this guy. Let's see if we can figure this out. So another reason for the gloves is because of the crazy glue. No, you don't want to get it on your hands and be all stuck to everything. So we are going to, once again, just kind of get everything lined up. Check to see where everything is. Get it all lined up nice and happy. So as you can see, we've lined everything back up. We're going to take the crazy glue here. And we're just going to, so you can't really see it too well, but the edge is all the way around. Not on the mark because I don't want the crazy glue to be rubbing off on stuff. So just make sure it's on there. Just like that. And that's it. Once the glue is dried, we will have a fully operational macro video camera right here. It was that easy peasy. Now I'm going to go take some footage with it and leave you guys with it. So thank you for joining me at this point. If you like the video, please give me a thumbs up, a nice purple thumbs up. Please consider to subscribe because I will be doing more nature videos and camera hacks as I come across a need to do some. So yeah, thanks for playing along, and we will see you in the next video. Cheers, everybody. Unfortunately, we have a maggot coming out of a giant swallowtail. Chrysalis right there. Right in there. Ladybug. So there we go. So that's a giant swallowtail egg. Bunch of ants all over this milkweed. Getting in there, getting after those sugars. An extreme close-up of a petunia.